But so those were memories. So the nameless one does remember. When he has memories, I don't understand. They are memories that are in his body or in his mind? Because the nameless one is remembering stuff from his past, but not clearly enough to say that that was himself. There's a little bit of dissonance there. This sickly green stone, sickly, is securely fastened to the pedestal it rests upon. The messenger. As you touch the stone, its green exterior sharpens, clashing, its brightness becoming more than you can bear, so much so you close your eyes to shut it out. As you close your eyes, you feel the skin along your arms become numb, as if all sensation is being bled from them. Tired, so tired, you try and blink, yet the darkness remains. Your lids feel soft and sluggish. Unresponsive, you are sitting on what feels to be a dirt floor, and around you is the smell of coppery blood and herbs. Why are you here? You came here to what? Your memory fails you, but you feel a growing panic beginning to well up within you. Awake now, are you? A questioning, all adon? The voice is an old woman's, thick and scratchy, as if it is trying to force its way past a thick layer of dust. Try as you might, you cannot open your eyes and see the woman, but you feel a shiver of fear. Something is wrong, terribly wrong. You try to respond, but all you can manage is a ragged croak. You can't feel your tongue, and your eyes? What's wrong with your eyes? Now, see me you did, spoke you did, and poorly. So the price have you paid, The crone sounds amused. Then her tone drops sharply. No more of your questions. Now will you listen, and you will remember my words? For reminding me you shall live. She hisses, nod if you hear me, or another bit shall I take. Remember me, traveler, remember me to a stone. One of the pretty glimmers in your festive hall. Use it like a cup. Pour what you feel into it, and know this. Remember me to a man who wears a skin of scars and tattoos, who seeks memories but has misplaced them. If smart he is, he will know the knowing of me. Tell him to find me, or if I am not to be found, tell him to come to the Glimmer Stone, and we shall speak. My precious man, and I... The woman pauses and hisses again. Not if you hear me, ragged thing. Pretty. Polite to listen so long. When he comes to the Glimmer Stones, tell the man to speak my name, and your pain shall not have been in vain. The crone's voice trails off. As if distracted, you try to speak again, but there is only a sick gurgling noise. What happened? Who is this person? Why are you... And you begin to feel yourself slip into unconsciousness. Ravel it is. It is I. This silence, Ravel? My precious man! There is the slow shuffling of feet, and you feel a sharp pinprick in your left eye. You gasp and suddenly, barely, you can see with your one and only eye. You lie in a grey hut upon a dirty floor where blood, your bright red blood, has seeped into the surrounding grey dust. Your arms are gone, your legs have been hacked off at the knees, yet you feel numbed. And there is no pain, only fear. There is someone above you, someone looking down on you. As you look up through your bloody blurred vision, you see a horrid bluish-grey face grinning with yellow tusks. Ravel is pleased, wondering if this messenger would make it, for weak he was when his bits were placed on my plate. She holds up a talon in front of you, and impaled on the tip of it is an eyeball, the right one. Yet to the festive hall he returned, it seems, and our time too together has he shared, and now you have come success. Okay, I have questions, maybe? I think you're looping a nameless one. You shouldn't be asking questions. Maybe she wants you to get her out of where she is. The crone shakes her head. Your blurred vision seeing 3 images at once. Her greyish hair is like brambles drifting down her shoulders. No, only time for answers does Ravel have, and she has no time to waste with your guess questions. Know this, and in the knowing grow strong. You must find me, my precious man. But how?
Updated my journal.
I am beyond knowing, in a lady's place. Now shh and listen to Ravel, for there is much you must do. To find me, 3 things must you do. Find the door, know the key, then unlock the key. The door, dear? The door is not a finished thing, at least. When I last gazed upon it, But in the passing of time, perhaps now, well wrought it is. Go to the place of forges and steel, perhaps there you will find the door that takes one to me. What's the key? To know of the key, speak to one of the knowing ones. Many there are in the festival hall, many, yet only one there who knows the knowing of what the key is that you need. Loosen your tongue and many secrets shall spill forth. Unlock the key? What do you mean? Knowing the key is not enough, so Ravel thinks, knowing it and unlocking it. 2 tasks that must be joined, 4 at times. A thing knows not its nature, but you are no stranger to that. Ravel cackles, a long hideous cry that fills your ears with pain. Maybe if one of your past lives experience, nameless one. Ravel, how am I talking to you if this is someone else's experience? Of stones and experiences, and telling will Ravel do, but not the telling of how she speaks to you now. She speaks soothingly. Many are the branchings and twistings of Ravel, and many are her secrets. I need you, and I need you knowing of this. And, I mean, why would I want to follow her? I mean, because I'm after the truth or something, but I would probably just disappear. Maybe. But maybe because the nameless one is always being reborn. He has no choice at all. Well, bye then. Return, I will give what help I can. Ravel gives a smile. A horrible yellow fanged grin, a blackish tongue darts from her lips and lingers at the edge, teasing. But in the end, only the one question remains. What changes the nature of a man? What do you mean, Ravel? Only one question. This, I ask. Ravel's eyes blaze like fires, the red light turning her face blood red. What can change the nature of a man? At the question, you feel a tremor pass through like thunder, and you feel yourself burn. Your vision clears until you are standing once again before the hideously green stone. It looks different than before, more horrid somehow. Try and shake off the experience. What if, with all these women around, what if Ravel was another ex-lover of mine? Of one nameless one sometime back, I don't know.
Right.
It's starting to resemble, I don't know, a bit like a whole moving castle, like the book, I mean, not the... There's a witch after me, she was probably my lover. Right. There is also a ghost after me, she was probably my lover. The only one... I mean, no, she was my lover, probably. Not my lover, but another nameless one lover. I'm so confused. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, I've completely... I completely forgot about the mage. Hey, Quell. You. This older man is chewing on something, muttering softly to himself. After a moment there is a crack as he crunches down on the object in his mouth, then swallows it. His bushy, brassy white eyebrows furrow for a moment, rise and then furrow again. Greetings. Without so much as looking at you, the man reaches into his tunic, pulls out a puce-colored ball, regards it curiously for a moment, then pops it into his mouth. Greetings. The man frowns and waves you away, then nods to himself thoughtfully as he savors the flavor of whatever is put into his mouth. Got some questions? The man smirks, bites his thumb at you, then abruptly pauses. His cheeks swell, and with a violent gag he spits up a large black fly, which begins to buzz around the chamber. "Minaurosian candies be damned," he cries, shaking his fist at the insect. He whirls on you. What? What do you know of Ravel? Puzzle well. He pops a small red candy into his mouth. Do you always tripes about molesting puissant mages with your ignorant prattle, babbling, blathering, chittering, chattering? The candy shoots from his mouth on chattering, flying in a high arc to land on the floor with a wet blip. He stares at it sadly. Sorry about your candy. Pick it up and eat it. You snatch up the candy and pop it in your mouth. Its taste is sweet and tangy. How do you read that? The mage's jaw drops. My delectable scrumptious bite up your fruit candy. Can I have another? Another one of all the raw blistering nerve. What makes you think you deserve another candy, you unmannerly churlish dullard? Oh, you can just give me one. You have many. I bet. I'll give you nothing, and you like it. And you like it? He plops a candy in his mouth for emphasis. So good. He swirls it in his mouth, his eyes closed, as if he were wrapped with ecstasy. So delicious. Fine. Forget it. I shall. Forgotten it is, you scabrous rot-brained clatter-trap. Now farewell. I want questions. I care not. You yeasty, beef-witted pignut. His eyes bulge out. He jabs his finger at you. Now off with you, and do not return without being prepared to show the proper respect. Come bearing tribute, a gift. He suddenly draws close and whispers from the side of his mouth. Candies or chocolate would be nice, but nothing common, mind you. Bring something exotic. Now be gone. I know where to find chocolate. Fine.
Updated my journal.
Guys, you know what I really want to do now? I would like to go back and speak to Deonara. I would like to go back and speak to the advocate. But I don't know which one of them I should speak first. Should I speak first with Deonara, or should I speak first? Well, maybe I should speak first with Deonara to ask her if I can speak with her father, so not to upset him. Maybe that's what I should do. I think we should do just that. But I'm going to Rugpicker Square first. And I'm coming back here because I want to talk with Shergrave, I think was his name, right? Yeah. Farrod is dead. What do we care? The man nods the slightest greeting. Have you done what I asked of you? Found out what he's up to? Yes, Farrod's supply of dead bodies is coming from the catacombs beneath Sigil. He makes a lot of jink selling corpses the dustman already buried back to them.
Updated my journal.
His eyes widen in surprise and he begins to shout. How in Bator did he get down there? That piking bastard. If you want to know how, that will be extra. Alright, half what I'm paying you on top of what I'm giving you already. 150 coppers in all. Deal? Double it and it's a deal. Half's what I'll pay, no more. I want you to think very carefully about your next works perk. Well, I have to accept. I cannot haggle anymore. His bolt hole is actually a cavern complex that leads to a small city block buried beneath Ragpicker Square. From there is a gate that leads down into the catacombs. Should I tell him? What? You want all to kill me now? I just don't want to tell you. So you kill me?
I'm gone.
Oh well. Do I have now all Ragpicker Square against me? Okay, so I actually reloaded and I tried answering him, and basically you tell him that Farrod's dead. You don't have a choice. It happens that you just blurt that out, right? And I don't want him to know that, because he's going down there and taking everything. Because I'd rather the Dustman know what's going on. And by the way, maybe the people of the buried village and all the other people, you know, the dead people and the rats, they will be all left to themselves, you know, in peace, kind of. Dangerous angles.
The hive changes so rapidly. It has changed a great deal since I was here last.
Really? How many centuries ago? That was not offensive at all. I didn't mean it like that. Oh no, Emoric, right? He's down here. No, that's not him, right? Oh, he is there. Emoric is regarding you with a stony gaze. I spoke to Farrod and discovered where Farrod is getting the bodies he brings to you. Where do the bodies he brings us come from? They come from the catacombs beneath Sigil. He's taking the bodies you have buried and selling them back to you. When you bury them again, he just digs them up again. Emoric falls silent. He's staring at you with his stony gaze, and you are suddenly struck with the feeling that his eyes are burrowing into your skull. Emoric nods. You have done a service for the Dustman. He removes his hands from his sleeves, then lets his long sleeves drape across the table like a curtain. When he pulls them back, a small lapis lazuli coffin lies upon the table. It is a tiny thing, barely 2 inches wide and 3 inches long. The Dustman symbol is engraved on the coffin lid. As you pick up the coffin, it chirrups and folds and dissolves into a stream of hundreds of copper pieces, which you somehow manage to keep from spilling across the floor of the bar. How all these coins fit into the tiny coffin is beyond you. Well, thanks. So, we are done with that now. Take the handbill to Barkis at the smoldering Oh, yeah. Yeah. What? I don't remember what I have to do with this thing. Because this quest does not really specify. Alright, guys, I'm going back into the mortuary and I'm going to have a word with Dayanara. I don't know if that will lead us to something. Okay, guys, I was running around into the mortuary and I'm talking with the anarchist zombie. And I talked with Tal. And I went to Dayanara. She didn't have anything to say, no new lines, no anything. But our friend here can maybe tell us something about Dayanara and Soego. What about Soego? Guide here at mortuary front door. What you want with him? What do you know about him?
Updated my journal.
Act strange, not dusty, not anarchist. Eyes changed, shrugs. Like rats, strange. Good thing is the only strange one around here. There's something else I wanted to know. What about Dayanara? Who's she? She doesn't know. He doesn't know her.
All right.
But the fact Soego being out of the door is impossible in front of the door, right? Because he's not here anymore. Alright, we are back out.
I'm gone.
Well, nothing really happened still. So Soego should be, from what he says, he should be here? No, because he's... Well, maybe that will explain why he's not here anymore. That was weird, the dialogue. Maybe, you know, whatever I've done down there with the dead people, dead nations and drowning nation and whatever is all wrong. I have this feeling that I've done it all in the wrongest way possible. So, yeah, there is one important thing we need to do, right? I'm here.
Fell has a studio down here, does he not?
Yes.
I'm gone.
He does. You want to go to Fell? We can go to Fell, but first you have to do something here. Oh. I wanted Grace to care about the trees. Why? Why? Let's go to Fell and see what happens.
This is one of Fell's studios, is it not? I have long wanted to meet him.
Yeah, meet him. There. Should we do more tats? Okay, so it didn't look like she had anything to say to Fel specifically. I got some tattoos for Dakon right now, and another one for me, so I completed my slots. We will be always able to change them anyway. And now we're going to the smoldering corpse. And we're coming here to ask a favor of the bartender, I suppose. Jilspur the auctioneer wanted you to post this handbill. Jilspur, let me take a look at that. He takes the handbill from you and looks it over. He frowns at it and says, alright, tell him I'll put it up. Anything else you wanted? Nope.
I'm gone.
I really want to talk with the... these people, but I can't because Hannah is with me. I remember I wanted to talk to them about something. Will they still... Anna, how do I... Anna just looks at you as you address her and she frowns. Aye, what do you want now? Are you alright? Anna just glares at you. Okay. Questions? Why don't you ask this Takabus your question then? Anna's eyes narrow to slits. Why are we even traveling with her? We don't need her, we don't. Do you want to be kicked out? I cannot... I cannot tell them to wait somewhere, right? So I will not be ever able to talk with these guys? Anna, really, I don't have time for this. Stop being a banshee and lend a hand. Who needs you then? Anna takes her pack, dumps it in front of you, then spits on it. Don't you ever talk to me again, or I'll gut you, you filthy stupid scarred ugly smelling wreck. I hope you rot. Leave then, I don't want to see you again. I will become a thief, I suppose. But what do I have to answer her? Oh! She's hostile now? No, she's not hitting me. Are you kidding me? Really? I mean, I know I don't like her. But unfortunately, I still need her. I don't want to say you're very important to me, otherwise she will think... There's no way I'm gonna send away Grace. She's far more important to me than Anna, because I can become a thief. But she's a full healer. Discuss this later. Okay, I don't know. Well, I don't know how to tell Hannah to wait somewhere. So I cannot.
Have you got the kid?
All right.
I don't know. I was looking at my quests and I find the key and sneak out of Tenement. Why is this not finished? I know not.
All right.
I don't seem to find the little thief anymore. Maybe we should fight the guy that's in here. Oh no, we shouldn't.
All right.
Oh. Oh yeah, stuff changed here. Dark recess descends for a few feet before ending abruptly in a solid rock face. Oh, well, I've never explored here. This is a dwelling? Alright, a new sprung dwelling. With nothing in it. Wouldn't it be amazing if we could just put stuff in here and call this our hub or something?
Done.
Oh, this place has a new name, of course. I didn't catch it. But I can't access here, right? No. So now it's closed here. Oh well, what should we do then? I remember there was a zombie that we could have liberated. Like, that guy had some quests, but I have to accept them blindly. Yeah, I think the guy is still here. The zombie team 3. Do I know how to release you now? Ah, yes, because I read that book. Let's try this. Dimitri turns to face you and gestures toward you. Please, friend. Let's speak the words Sebastian taught us. You pause to gather your thoughts, and then carefully speak the words Sebastian taught you. You then reach out and touch Dimitri lightly on the forehead. Rest well, Dimitri.
Updating my journal.
On the side, the zombie collapses at your feet. You think you hear a fleeting thank you, friend, as he falls to the ground. Oh, so he died. Hamris, I'm sorry for what I did just now. Hey. Ah, okay, he doesn't care. Okay, bye.
Done.
What happened? Well, let's see if we can do this favor for him. Yeah, he will help me with my scars if I do his quest. Let's go buy this chocolate.
All right.
Chocolate delicacy for our friend Quell.
Done.
I think that we can do. Yeah, I think that we can do.
I'm gone.
So it's right in the shop. I suppose that chocolate would suffice. It's unique, it's exotic, it's candy. Right? So, give me the exotic items. I would like the chocolate quasit, thank you. Oh, thank you. That's all I wanted for now.
Done.
Let's play with the thing. Shall we? Let's manipulate the toy and look for some sort of effect. You bend, twist and rotate the toy's various points of articulation, noticing that the limbs often suddenly revert to their original position. Finally, as you bend its left knee, the toy makes an odd pop and shudders in your hands.